Now this one is marriage material. It is the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander Aspire. It is solid and secure, it is well-groomed, it is classy, it is sensuous, and best of all, it's a 7-seater. And you know what a 7-seater is good for, right? Kids. Totally what I meant, kids. But before we start, let's manage your expectations a bit. I am no car expert. I'm not going to explain to you what a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine is, or the fact that this is an 8-speed CVT. I'm also not going to explain why there's 135 kilowatts and 245 newton meters of torque and what any of that means. However, I am here to tell you what this feels like. Mitsubishi has this whole form follows function theory where certain shapes are for protection and certain shapes are for performance. And this is a beautiful little marriage of the two. This is the dynamic shield design. Let's get on to the exterior, or what's physically attractive about this car. You've got daytime running lights, which is great for visibility. And what's new is the LED fog lamps. You've got like 3-tiered headlights here as well. This is very cute. Headlamp washers. And what is new is the sequential turn indicators. Now, there's so much visual clutter when you're driving. I mean, so much to see that distracts you, like squirrels. And so an orange flashing light does nothing. These designers thought if it scrolls in the direction that you're turning, now that's going to catch your attention. The bonnet is really nice and strong and masculine. It's like quite high. The grille is kind of plain. But it does have this one little moment that it kind of looks quite mean. It can be mean if it looks this clean. Like, totally quoted Kendrick Lamar, because I'm cool like that. Yeah. From the side, it's not really much to write home about. It's quite classic. It does give you an opportunity to admire these 20-inch alloy wheels. Now, this is a bold design, in my opinion. It's like, you know when a guy knows how to dress, everything is like super subtle and toned down, and then there's this one accent that just pops. Pops. Let's check out the view from the back. Subtle, but anyway. I'm gonna swing all of the lights because all of the lights are now LED, and you have this high mounted brake light, which really helps for visibility. We've also got a reverse camera at the back here, parking sensors. This does have back window demisters with a timer, so that's pretty helpful. But my favorite is the power remote tailgate with hands-free access. If you just I think it's cute. So now we know what's going to happen with the shopping bags. I need to show you the moment that took my breath away, and it still does. Let's get inside the car. Keyless entry. And wait for it. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This screams omotenashi, that Japanese hospitality. You know, a million detailed touches, refined sophistication. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is honestly like a peaceful, exquisite sanctuary. The driver's seat is electronically adjustable with lumbar support. I know, I feel it too. Plus, when I start the machine, the car, my seat automatically adjusts. It's like the beginning of a roller coaster when you're slowly going and you're like, you know, some epic ride is about to start. Everything in here is so beautifully detailed. From the quilting on the seats, that caught my eye, to the steering wheel. This is not just plain leather steering wheel. It's got different textures and different feelings. And this is a multi-function steering wheel and very adjustable in almost all angles. You've got all your controls that you need for your audio. You've got voice control, cruise control, plus you've got what I call Dr. Spock ears, which is actually just your paddle shift gear levers. You know, if you don't want to drive your car in automatic and you want to be in manual, then this is like the game's arcade version. Quite fun, actually. You have a 9-inch smartphone link display audio, which has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but unfortunately only Apple CarPlay is wireless. If you are Android, we are still living in the dark ages and you need a cable. But once you have it linked, it gives you all your apps, your WhatsApps, your maps, your Audible if you're like me and like audiobooks, and quite a few really interesting features, and it's quite easy and big and user-friendly. You've got 2 USB points here, including a Type-C one, and in the back you've got dual USB points too. Not only do you have dual zone climate control, you actually have 3. So it's not only the passenger and the driver, but it's also the passengers in the back who can control their climate. And here we have the dramatic, chromatic rear view mirror, which actually really just dims the light that's reflecting from other cars, so that stops eye fatigue. And while we're on that subject, you also have a place for your sunglasses or glasses right above the rear view mirror. Now, speaking about details, I mean really. But what really makes this an epic experience is the power sliding panoramic sunroof. And although this is really awkward to do with my nails, when I figure it out, it's quite epic. It's like I'm stargazing. Totally always wanted to do this. But enough about those details. Let's take this car on the road so I can show you just how driving it can change the trajectory of your mood. Let's get this party started. Push button to start. Greeted by epically friendly visuals. You have a gear shift lever, which really puts you back in that whole games arcade mode. You've got an electric parking brake with auto hold, which we don't need anymore. Ta-da! You've got 6 electronically on-demand drive modes, so normal for normal and eco for eco. And then it's also got tarmac, gravel, snow and mud. We don't need snow in South Africa, but maybe mud. Mud, yes. Very useful. How is this car to drive? It sounds amazing. I just hear whoa. Literally, I think it actually sounds exactly like that. Whoa. It's very smooth. The CVT is keeping it super smooth, plus the fuel efficiency is going to be low because of that CVT, and less emissions. So we are very eco when we're not even on eco. I find the pulling off is actually quite quick, and also when I'm trying to go faster and faster, it's got this nice like pull to it. So I feel quite strong in this car. The feel of the driving in general feels quite, I want to say masculine, but it feels like very leadery, very strong, very secure, very sure of themselves, kind of like businessy, money, but like not like flashy money, like subtle money. What really sells this car for me though is the sensual and sensuous experience inside. And that really starts with the sounds. So firstly, you've got that sound of the car, which is it's a feeling. And then not only that, my indicators sound so like specific and sophisticated. The sound system, I mean, you're not having a street party from your car, but I don't think that's the clientele anyway. But the sound is really crisp and clear. With a lot of, you know, if you're gonna alter the bass and the treble, all of that also to your preference, sure. But it's like really clear. Everything feels posh. So my steering wheel isn't just leather steering wheel, the feeling, I mean, I'm literally ringing the steering wheel while I'm driving. What else am I feeling? I mean, I'm feeling a lot of warmth on my tush. That would be because I've got the heated seats on very high. I can reach the screen quite easily, but I also have this driver display screen in front of me, which is kind of giving me all the information about which road I'm on, which is fun, as well as the fuel efficiency, the songs that I'm listening to, and then kind of some of my settings. But talking about fuel, this car gets a claimed 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers. I'm pretty sure that depends on how you drive and who's driving, but in general, that's really good. The smartphone link display audio is actually really easy to navigate, especially while you're driving. I hate it when they make everything so small and it's difficult to read. I mean, that's a hazard, but these are really big. It's like on your granny phones. You know those granny phones when the numbers are like ginormous? so that you don't have any issues reading. It's pretty much the same as the screen. Also on the steering wheel, I've got cruise control, fabulous function, but I've got voice command, which is my second favorite function. Call Daddy.
Call him Daddy.
It's not my sugar daddy, it's my actual daddy. Calm down. The Mitsubishi Outlander knows that a happy wife is a happy life. So if you're not going to buy the car, at least take away this one beautiful relational therapy session advice that I'm throwing at you. Shopping. A woman needs to do a lot of shopping. So we're going to talk about the boot capacity now, because that's vital. If you have all the seats up in the back, you only have 217 liters of boot space, which is a decent, grocery shopping spree. So that's me with a bestie and 5 kids in the back. I can go grocery shopping. If I put the third row down, I now have 655 liters of space. That is a very, very decent shopping spree. As well as I can put all my luggage in the back if I'm going to a trip like in Ibiza and I'm driving to the airport. Now I've got lots of baggage in the back, luggage in the back. But then I only really have 2 kids, or 3 kids maybe, and a bestie. But if I say, screw the kids, no more kids, no bestie, basically it's actually just the husband. The husband went shopping for something very unnecessary, like a lawnmower or something else large. That's in the back if you put all the seats down, because it's like 1,473 liters. I don't know what you need to buy and put in the back that you can't have delivered, but it does sound like a male thing to do. But then you've got the space, there it is. But in general, this car feels so good to drive. It feels like it's really stuck on the ground, and it feels like I can take on the day type of thing. Now you really get a rise out of the safety features of the Mitsubishi Outlander. And I mean that because this is what they call a rise body, which is reinforced impact safety evolution. You've also got side impact protection bars. So when the car gets smushed, hopefully you're not smushed in the process. You also have MyTech features, which is Mitsubishi Motors' intuitive technology, which is really your hill start assist so that you don't roll back. So it gives you about 2 seconds to take your foot off the brakes and onto the accelerator without crashing in the car behind you. And then you've got hill descent control, as well as your rear view camera. You've got 7 airbags and basically every possible 3-letter abbreviation you could possibly wish for. You've got ABS, EBD, ATC, ASC, basically, let me just explain these to you in the interpretive dance. You've got ABS, which is your anti-locking braking system. You've got EBD, which is really, if it sees an obstruction in front of you, it really changes the brake force to be able to help with that. And this is this one. And then you've got active traction control, which is this one, right? Stealth mode. And then you've got ASC, which is active stability control. So you've got this one and this one and this one and this one. Like I said, this is marriage material. Secure, solid, committed, well-balanced, well-mannered, well-groomed, ambitious. Plus it knows how to romance you. I mean, put a ring on it. If you like this content, like, subscribe, follow, stalk, do all those crazy things. If you're a car muggle, let us know what you'd like to know about cars. And if you're a car enthusiast, let us know what your favorite features are of the new Mitsubishi Outlander.